in order to exchange ideas, you know, or at least have an MOU where you could implement activities together?
Yeah, we have a link with one university called Saint Michel.
Saint Michel in Senegal.
Yeah, and then Mr. Martin Gomez helped us that link.
The principal of St. Augustine.
Principal of St. Augustine, yeah. So we used to change ideas, of course, cultures and value, because most of them, when they come over here, they used to have attachment in institutes. So we used to help them to, in terms of their English-speaking language, and they also help us in the French side, of course.
Okay.
But also we have a group called Busana. They are professional actors. So we had a training with them, and it was sponsored by Perfect. Okay. And then at the end of the day, they awarded us a certificate. So we used to use those skills also to help other kids in the Gambia to develop their skills, talents in drama, in acting, of course.
Okay, I think that is very much
Mr.
important.
Yusuf, he mentioned that you started way back in 2007. Since you started, what are your achievements?
Our achievement with the SFA, it's we provide them some some grants to organize the Francophone activities in the French clubs. And I think also that SFA, it's I would say it's according to all of activities of Perfect, to all activities of Franco Gambian Alliance Franco, and as associations and promoting the French, of course we try to do our best that we can make link with the SFA and another associations around in Senegal or in other countries, around Francophone countries, and also to train the members of SFA to be able to conduct some activities as cultural activities or educative activities.
Yeah, Ansu, one unique thing that I have seen is each organization has a set of activities that they implement, and the target is always to ensure that young people are equipped and empowered. What impact does the activities that you have implemented had in the lives of young people?
We used to organize a national tour every year, and then we used to go to different regions in the Gambia, and then we used to teach them how to sustain a French club. Of course, also we used to have workshop with them to train them how to become actors and all. And then we used to organize a Miss Francophone, a platform where all the Miss, they will speak French. And also, we also organize inter-school debates where we will invite various high schools in the Gambia and also junior schools. And then it's really interesting, you know, it's really interesting. And then you find out that we have a lot of people who can speak the language, but the problem is they used to be shy or, yeah.
So some people believe that the language is very difficult to speak.
Difficult, of course, yeah.
What are the problems that you have been facing?
Okay, one of the most problems we used to face is sometimes financial issues, because we always rely on Perfect, and then there are some activities, like if we have to wait Perfect to sponsor us, maybe it will delay some of our time and all. So also Alliance Franco, they used to help us, especially in classes. Example, they help us to have a free scholarship there. Example, me, I'm benefiting French classes there, like 2 years now, and I can at least speak a little bit of it, and I can write. So I can say the only partnership people we have here is Perfect and then Alliance Franco, and I think we will be very grateful if we can have link with other institutions, of course, to help us to achieve our goals in the Gambia.
Okay, Mr. Arif, perhaps you'd like to tell us how long the lifespan of the project is going to be. Is it going to be for 5 years and fade out, or do you see this to be a project that would run for a very, very long time?
Our cooperation is going to be run for a long time.
Okay, great.
And inside this, I would say this cooperation will have different projects. As I mentioned it before, we had PADEF with one of the projects. We have Perfect today, and I'm sure tomorrow we are going to get another project.
Okay.
I think that is to promote French and in the Gambia and in different sectors. I think it's not belong to one of the projects. It's belong to the Gambia France cooperation.
Okay.
I think it's the best way if we say it in this
under this matter. I want to seize this occasion also to say that for SFA, I encourage all the francophones that to come and join SFA and to give them the support. Of course, the Alliance Franco and the PAFEG, they are doing their best, but I'm sure that to encourage this youth to speak French, I think that we need all the abilities of another people, Francophone people, and I'm sure that they have a lot of Francophone people in the Gambia.
Okay.
And just to say that it's not the matter about if the language is difficult or not, because all the languages can be difficult and all the languages can be easy. I think that's most important that what we are going to do with the language.
Okay.
And one of the things, of course, we can love some Francophone countries. We can also have the opportunity to make commercial business with the partnerships with the countries around, Francophone countries, and we also can have the opportunity to travel abroad and to use the language for different matters. And that's why I think that it's very important that some people can join SFA.
Yeah, I think French is very much important. Unfortunately, there's only one thing that I can say in French, which is j'ai faim. I am hungry. I'm very good in saying I am hungry in French. But before I invite the director of Alliance Franco, I'd just like you to tell us your final words.
Just think if you are hungry, just read and speak French. I'm sure that you are going to be full. The French is very important language as another languages, as I say, of course, national languages, English, and what is very important that to see that to learn this language is going to give the opportunity to the youth to have different possibilities. To travel, professional possibilities and personal possibilities around the world. And I really want to thank the Ministry of Basic and Secondary Education, the Ministry of Higher Education, all the authorities who is giving really the support and they are deeply concerned about learning and teaching French in the Gambia.
Okay, Mr. Arif, thank you very much for your time. Thank you very much. Okay, Zara, want to move on with Ansu regarding the SFA?
Like people like me, for example, doesn't know nothing in French. Like if I wanted to be in part of this organization, what steps should I take?
One thing you have to do is to see with our secretary, like her name is Jamilatu. She used to sell our forms. And
how
then
much?
It's $50 the form. And if you fill the form, and then we will go over it. And then from there, we will call you to join our meeting. We used
Where
to
can we see that,
Jamilatu at Alliance Franco. Or if you don't see her, you can see, how to call it, Maimouna Sane. She is the secretary of Alliance Francaise. So we used to have our meetings also on Fridays from 5 p.m. to 6:30.
At Alliance Franco?
At Alliance Franco.
Okay. Every day?
Every Friday.
Every Friday.
Yeah,
Every Friday.
And then we used to have also a rehearsal, a drama rehearsal. It's a continuous thing, like Monday and Wednesday, same time, 5 to 6:30.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, great. I just want to take this opportunity to welcome the director of Alliance Franco, Monsieur Didier Martin. Monsieur, bienvenue.
Merci.
Merci beaucoup. Alliance Franco, it's a household name in the Gambia, considering the fact that exhibitions, musical shows, in fact, talking about French, when you talk about French in the Gambia, they tell you go to Alliance Franco. Perhaps you would like to give us a brief history as to how exactly Alliance Franco started in the Gambia.
Yeah, thanks for this opportunity given to Alliance Franco or Alliance Française to give a short background of its history in the Gambia. We started in 1948.
1948.
Exactly, and that time it was Alliance Française of Bathurst.
Okay.
And of course we moved about 10, 12 years ago to Keraba Avenue. And we are a Gambian association. This is something that not so many people realize. This is a Gambian association, like most of the almost 1,000 Alliance Françaises in the world. They are local associations. And we benefit from support from the French embassy in terms of fundings and staff.
Okay.
And